Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a DIY video, which is like something I love doing. I love making and creating things, and this is going to be a very inexpensive type of DIY, and hopefully it'll have like a grand effect on my dining room table. It's a Christmas centerpiece. So I'm going to use just a few items that I found from the Dollar Tree and from Hobby Lobby, and some other items you can find pretty much anywhere. So if you like these types of videos, stay tuned. You do not want to miss it. So remember when I said you can pick up all these things at your local craft stores? I got 4 of these candle holders here. These actually came from the Dollar Tree, and they were used for a previous project I had, so that's why they're gold and have a little glue on them already. But we're gonna fix that, coming up in this video. Now we're going to move along, and here are my 3 vases, also from Dollar Tree, also from that same previous project I was just talking about. So those are, you'll see that the little trim is gold, and I'm going to fix that also in this video by spray painting it. Now we have my piece of wood. You'll see I purchased this from Hobby Lobby. It was 40% off. It's like a little, wood. It says wood sign, but yeah, that's what it is. But I'm going to use it as like a base. So next up is this piece of greenery here from Hobby Lobby. I got it for half off, and it is the bones of the centerpiece that you're about to see me make on this video. I'm too excited. It's going to be super easy and just like cheap. I'm going to be using this metallic and this black satin spray paint that I have here already from my garage from previous projects. So I'm going to use what I have, and they actually go along with my color scheme. Now let's head on over to the garage and get ready to paint some stuff. Okay, y'all, so it looks like this is a full can and it's acting crazy. So I'm gonna have to not use metallic anymore because I'm not going back out to the store, and I'm just gonna use this gray that I have here at the house. So I covered up this entire board with this gray, kind of like a flat gray at that, spray paint. And I ended up doing 2 coats to pretty much cover it the way that I wanted it to be covered. I ended up stepping aside and like trying to wash the nozzle for this spray paint. This is the metallic one again, and it cleared it a bit. It still was spraying a little iffy, but I really needed to cover these gold trim pieces and make them that shiny metallic color. So it worked for me, and literally just for these 3 pieces. Now we're headed over to the next part that needs to be spray painted, and that's going to be the candle holders. I want them to be black because even though they're kind of covered, you still can see them. And I'm using the satin black Rust-Oleum spray paint. It was acting a little funny too, y'all. So I ended up going back over it with actually a matte black after they dried. And I really love the way that they ended up turning out. So now we're back inside. I have everything painted. Look how nice these turned out. Like, the matte actually looks really good. I have my staple gun. Here's the board all grayed out. Looks really good. let's get to it. I have the candle holders from Dollar Tree that I'm going to be gluing together to give it a little height in the middle. So they're going to be 2 low ones and then 1 tall one. So I'm putting my hot glue. This is the high temp glue gun, and I actually end up, well, how can I explain this? I wanted to make sure that it was temporary because when it's time to store it, I want to be able to take it down. But I ended up having to use some of that I think it's 600 glue to make it more permanent because it didn't last. Now I'll start fluffing out the greenery to prepare it for the centerpiece, because you know when you buy things it comes a little flat and you got to spruce it up and make it look cute. Now I'm going to go ahead and, you know, maneuver the candle holders under or like into the greenery so that when I sit it down on the base, it won't move, it won't fall out or anything like that. And yeah, and I'm going to secure it next. Now it's time to make this piece to look more cohesive with the decor that I'll have. So I'm going to, you know, make it look a little more flocked and spray the tips and whiten them up a bit. You can go as heavy or as light as you'd like on this step. Now let's get ready to finish this baby up. I'm going to create the, you know, the height that I was talking about in the middle by turning this candle holder upside down and, you know, gluing it right on top of the other. And then next I'm going to go ahead and put these glasses, oh, excuse me, not just glasses, but these are vases to give it even more of a grand look. And I'm going to put it on each one of the holders. I'll fill this in with candles as I begin to decorate, you know, much later. Here is that gold, well now, you know, silver trim that I'm putting back on the bottom of these vases, you know, just to give it a little something, you know, for that transition from the bottom of the candle holder to the, you know, the glass. All right, guys, that is it. Simple, easy, and just all around cute. I love it. I was able to make this wonderful centerpiece from items I picked up from Hobby Lobby and the Dollar Tree, so you can do it too. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, and definitely subscribe. And I would also love it if you could share this video if you found this helpful or it could help someone else. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.